Hey, I can hear sirens. They sound pretty loud.
Sounds like fire engines.
I'd say you're right, Jack.
I can smell smoke. Is there a fire somewhere nearby?
I think the fire engines are coming right past our house.
Oh, so there must be a fire nearby. I hope no one's hurt.
Wow, did you hear that?
Look over there. Look at all of that smoke.
That is a concern. Let's pray for this situation. Dear God, please be with the firefighters as they work to put out the fire. Also, be with whoever's house or property is under threat from that fire. Please protect them and keep them safe too. Amen.
I didn't even know that I was needing rescue. The threats and the dangers I couldn't see, I was heading right to. I needed help, but I didn't know. Needed saving from an evil foe, but I didn't even know that I was needing rescue.
Dad, did you hear that noise?
I sure did, son. And it doesn't sound good. Just looking up the community app, looks like there's a house on fire.
I can hear sirens, Dad.
Oh no, it's the Thomas's place.
You mean Kate's house?
Yeah, we better go over and see if there's anything we can do to help.
Grandpa, your house. It's all burning down.
I'm just glad that we were safe, Kade.
That explosion was so loud. It sounded like a bomb was going off.
Yes, it did. And it all happened so quickly, too. I was just working on the car in the garage, and the fuel system caught on fire. I tried to put it out with the fire extinguisher I keep in the shed, but the fire was spreading so quickly that I just had to call the fire brigade.
Yeah, that's when you called me to come outside. Before that, I didn't even know there was a fire.
I'm glad you came out straight away, Kade.
Yeah, me too. I would not have liked to be still in the house when the fuel tank of the car exploded.
Were both of you in that house?
Yes, we were.
Is there anyone else unaccounted for?
No, it was just us.
Please, come over here so we can check you both out. Kate, I am so sorry about what has happened. I've just been talking to the ambulance driver and your grandfather. They are taking him to hospital because he was exposed to a lot of smoke. So, if you would like, you're welcome to come and stay with us while they sort out what is going to happen. I've already spoken to your grandfather to make sure it's okay with him.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Simons. Thank you.
Don't worry about anything. We will sort out some clothes and any other things you will need.
Thanks, Mr. Simons. Looks like everything I had is burnt.
It's all right, Kade. We're here to help with whatever you need. And you know, crying is okay. Let it out.
Today we'll be looking at some of the environmental problems that are facing the world today. Does anyone know what some of them might be?
Is one of them climate change?
Yes, and I'm sure you've all heard this on the news. Climate change is long-term changes in the average weather conditions. Climate change is resulting in extreme weather events such as frequent floods and cyclones. And you will have heard of global warming, which is about the increasing temperatures of the Earth's atmosphere.
What about air pollution?
Air pollution is a real issue. It has been estimated that over 90% of the Earth's population breathes in unhealthy air. This has been caused by things like coal power plants, industrial smoke, and pollution from cars.
Water pollution?
Yes, water pollution, where there are harmful chemicals and toxins in the water. Contaminated water that is unsafe for drinking, cooking, and swimming.
Is there some sort of issue with plastic waste? Something about, plastic bags?
Plastic pollution is threatening wildlife, both in the sea and on land. Every year, millions of tonnes of plastic waste escapes into the oceans. These are just a few of the many environmental issues facing our planet today. Much of the damage done is irreversible.
So that means it can't be fixed? What's going to happen to the world then?
The planet sure is a mess. We all need to take responsibility for our planet, to do what we can to make a difference. Every little bit helps.
So we need to take care of our world.
Gonna take care of all the things I see around me, so I can make this world a nicer place to live, and make it my requirement that I care for the environment. Take care of all the things I see around me.
Gonna take care of all the things I see around me, so I can make this world a nicer place to live, and make it my requirement that I care for the environment. Take care of all the things I see around me. Gonna take care of all the things I see around me, so I can make this world a nicer place to live, and make it my requirement that I care for the environment. Take care of all the things I see around me, and make it my requirement that I care for the environment. Take care of all the things I see around me.
This is a really nice place, Mr. Simons. Thanks for bringing me out here. I've never been fishing before.
You've never been fishing? You've been missing out, Kade. I love fishing. Well, if the fish don't take too long to bite.
It's all about patience, Jono. Now, Kade, you've had a lot of changes in your life in the past few days.
Yeah, I sure have, Mr. Simons.
So, Jono tells me that you have accepted the rescuer's offer.
Yeah, I still don't quite get how he can love someone like me, who has done some pretty mean things to others.
God loves all people, Kade. Have you heard about the man called Zacchaeus in the Bible?
No, I haven't, Mr. Simons.
Well, it's a pretty good story. Can we read it, Dad?
Sure.
There was a Jewish man living in Jericho who was a tax collector working for the Roman government. Zacchaeus was his name. He forced his fellow Jews to give him more money than they were supposed to, so he could keep extra for himself, making him very rich and very hated for what he did. Zacchaeus had heard John the Baptist preach about turning your life around and making better choices. He heard about Jesus and how kind he was. Then he heard that Jesus was going to be coming to Jericho, his town. Zacchaeus wanted to hear what Jesus had to say. He wanted to meet Jesus. He got up early to find a good spot, but the town was already crowded. When he tried to get through the crowd and the people saw him, they stopped him from getting through. They did not want to help Zacchaeus. But Zacchaeus really wanted to see and hear Jesus. He was such a short man, so he could not see over the heads of the other people, especially when he was at the very back of the crowd, and he was under a big tree. But then he had an idea. If he climbed that tree, he would be at least able to see Jesus. So that is what he did.
Finally, I will at least get to see what this Jesus looks like as he walks past. Here he comes. He does look like a kind man. I really wish I was able to hear for myself what he has to say, but everyone hates me so much. No one would ever bother telling me anything. I think he's looking in my direction. I think he's spotted me up here in this tree. He's smiling at me. He's walking over to me.
Zacchaeus, come down out of the tree. I'm going to your place for dinner today.
Did you say, Jesus, that you're coming to my place to eat?
Yes, Zacchaeus. So come down from that tree. Let's go.
Yes, Jesus, right away. This is unbelievable. Jesus wants to come and eat with me?
The people in the crowd who also wanted to see Jesus were not impressed. Why would Jesus want to spend time with an evil man like Zacchaeus? But Zacchaeus was overwhelmed and amazed. Jesus was interested in him, someone everyone else hated and distrusted and avoided. Zacchaeus decided right then he wanted a fresh start. He wanted to turn his life around. He wanted to follow Jesus.
My Lord Jesus, today I want to say I'm sorry publicly for all the wrong things that I have done. I will give half of everything I own to the poor, and if I've cheated anyone, I'll give back 4 times as much as I took. I want to follow you, Jesus.
Zacchaeus, never forget how loved and valued you are. And today, you have chosen to follow God's pathway for your life, the pathway to rescue.
Sounds like at the beginning of the story that Zacchaeus guy was not very nice to others. Like he was ripping people off. No one liked him.
Yeah, but look what happened after he met Jesus.
He had a real transformation. Zacchaeus had been making poor choices. And the consequences of those choices hurt both himself and those around him.
Yeah, but somehow Jesus loved him anyway, even when everyone around hated him.
Zacchaeus wanted to change. He wanted a fresh start. He wanted to make better choices.
And he wanted to fix some of the problems he had caused. By giving back what he had wrongly taken. That would not have been easy to do.
Zacchaeus knew that Jesus loved him. He knew that Jesus believed in him. And so Zacchaeus wanted to make things right.
I sort of can relate to this Zacchaeus guy. Making bad choices and not being liked by anyone. Zacchaeus was trying to look after number 1 himself. That's what I was doing too. Not really caring if I hurt anyone else. I think I should try to make things right too. I think I should apologize to the people I have hurt.
Good on you, Kade. That is the right thing to do. Proud of you. I will continue to pray for you as you begin your journey following Jesus' way.
I'll be praying for you too, Kade.
Mum, we were learning today about problems in our environment. Our world is a real mess.
Yes, it is, Mel. For so many years, the planet has not been cared for.
And now, because of people's mismanagement, we have to live in a polluted, damaged world that hardly seems fair.
Sounds like what we have been learning about in the book, the consequences of sin impacting on the world.
But what's going to happen to the world?
Do you remember the dream that King Nebuchadnezzar had?
About the statue? About telling the future?
Yes, that's the one.
And we're living in the feet and toes part where the countries are all divided and not getting along with each other.
Yes, but something comes after that. A stone smashes everything apart.
And then God sets up his kingdom, which will never be destroyed.
Is that when Jesus comes and takes everyone on earth who has accepted his rescue plan to heaven? The second coming.
And also, the people who have accepted the rescue plan before they died were taken to heaven too.
But what happened to the people who didn't accept the rescue plan?
Well, we'll be looking forward to seeing the rescuer. For those who do not know Jesus, those who refuse to accept his rescue offer, they will not be so happy to see Jesus come back. They will be calling on the rocks and mountains to fall on them and hide them because the glory of God will be too much for them.
Accepting the rescue offer means that Jesus takes our place. The consequences of sin is death. But Jesus died so we would not have to. Pretty amazing, really. Jesus trading places with us?
Yeah, it is.
Going to heaven with Jesus is not the end of the rescue plan, though. There is more.
More? What do you mean?
Well, how about we have a look at the book, right at the end this time, in Revelation, and find out some more about the final battle between good and evil.
John, Jesus' disciple, was shown what was going to happen in the future. For 1,000 years, all who have accepted God's rescue plan will be in heaven. Meanwhile, Satan will be left on earth alone. There will be no one for him to tempt, nothing for him to do. But then, at the end of the 1,000 years, God showed John what will happen.
The holy city, Jerusalem, will come down out of heaven to the earth. This city will be glorious. Right through the middle of the city will flow the crystal clear river of the water of life, as clear as crystal, flowing from the throne of God. All those who have died and had not accepted Jesus' rescue offer will be brought back to life. So Satan will have people to deceive and manipulate again. He will gather them all together to make a final attack on God's people. They will march towards the city where God's people are and surround them. But fire will come down from heaven and destroy Satan and all his wicked followers. That will finally be the end of the battle between good and evil. The city, the New Jerusalem, will be magnificent. It will shine with the glory of God. The walls will be made of jasper. The city will be of pure gold, as clear as glass. It will not need a sun or a moon to shine on it. The glory of God will be its light, and God will make everything new.
That is going to be so wonderful. A new earth. Not like this broken, messed up one we live in now.
But first, there will be like a final battle?
Satan, the evil angels, and all the people that he has deceived will try for a final attack?
And then sin will be destroyed and God's rescue plan complete.
All of God's people will finally be safe. Sin will be gone and we will get to hang out with Jesus forever and ever. That's like happily ever after, but it will be for real, not a fairy tale.
And the earth will be made new, back to how it was before Adam and Eve were first deceived by Satan.
Back to the wonderful place it once was. The world we're in is so damaged, polluted, and messed up. It is really nice to know that this old earth will be made new.
I do feel sad for those who will be destroyed, though.
You know, it was because of God's great love for everyone that He put the rescue plan in place. It is His intention to save everyone.
Satan is doing all he can to keep people from knowing about and accepting God's rescue offer.
I am so glad that Kade has chosen to accept, although ever since he did, things have been pretty bad for him. His house even burnt down.
Hi, Grandpa.
Hi, Kade. How are things going for you at the Simon's house?
They have been really nice, and they even took me shopping to buy some new clothes.
That's good. I had the insurance assessor here today. He has assured me that we are fully covered, so we will be able to have a new house built.
Really? That's great, Grandpa. A new house.
It will take time though, Kade. Meanwhile, we'll need to find somewhere to rent for a while. I must say, Kade, I'm impressed with the way you are handling things at the moment.
Well, Grandpa, I haven't had the chance to tell you yet, but I have been reading the Bible and have decided to accept Jesus' rescue offer.
What? So you're a Christian now?
Yeah. I guess something like that.
Not sure what to think about that, Kade. That's not something anyone in our family has done before.
Grandpa, you know, I haven't always, done the right thing, I suppose.
You have always looked out for yourself, Kade. Look after number one is what I have always said.
Yeah, well, I guess it didn't always take me down a good pathway.
Help you to toughen up, though. But I do like the way you seem to be handling things at the moment. You're much calmer.
I've been praying and asking Jesus to help me, because it was really scary what happened with the fire. I'd love to tell you all about it sometime, Grandpa.
We'll see. I can't say I've ever been into that God stuff.
Well, I'll pray for you anyway, Grandpa, because what I have found out about the rescuer and the rescue plan is really important.
Kade, look, I don't even know if I need a rescue. Got out of that fire okay. I should be getting out of here in a few days and going home.
But where exactly will home be now?
We will be staying in a motel for a few weeks, Kade, while they sort out our rental for us. Kade, if it's that important to you, maybe we can have a chat about this rescuer stuff when we get home.
Sure thing, Grandpa. Sounds good.
Maybe there is something to this rescue plan Kade is talking about. Something sure has turned Kade around.
Are we in the right place? The message I got said to meet here at this time.
I got the same message too. What is this all about?
Look, here comes the boys, and Kade is here. I wonder what they want.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming. It was me who sent the messages to meet here.
Why do you want us to come?
I wanted to tell you all about a decision I have recently made. Last week, I finally realized that I had been making some bad choices. I decided to accept the rescuer's offer, and from now on, to do things God's way.
Kade, that is wonderful. I have been praying for you.
Yeah, and just when I thought things were going to get better, it was less than a week after I told the rescuer that I accepted his plan, and my house burnt down.
You made the right decision, Kade, to take up Jesus' offer.
And don't forget that there is a battle between good and evil happening all around us. You know, Kade, Satan will be really mad now that you are following Jesus' plan.
But don't give up, Kade. God's team is the winning one, that's for sure.
And we know that Jesus' side wins. We will get rescued.
I suppose that's one way of looking at it. Like that things could have been worse. Grandpa will get better. I wasn't hurt. And look, I've got some new clothes.
We were learning from the book what is going to happen in the future. Jesus will be coming back and taking all who have accepted his rescue offer to heaven, where we will get to hang out with him for 1,000 years.
Yeah, I've read about this too. Then we are coming back to the earth. But it won't be all messed up like it is now. It will be like it was before Satan deceived Adam and Eve.
This world certainly needs fixing.
I know my house needs fixing.
Yeah, you can't live in that one at the moment.
I guess just like your house needs to be rebuilt, the earth also needs to be made new too. It also needs a fresh start.
Yeah, speaking of fresh starts, I'm glad you are all here today because I wanted to talk to you all. Starting with Jono. Jono, I have been pretty mean to you in the past. And you have always been nice back. I'm sorry.
I forgive you, Kade. And thanks for apologizing.
Yeah, and Jack, I need to say sorry to you too. I know you apologized to me when we had that silly war happening. I didn't admit that I had a part in it and that I did the wrong thing too.
Thanks, Kade. I forgive you.
And Chloe, the truth is, it was me who pushed you off the embankment that day. I didn't mean to hurt you, but it was because of my actions that you were injured. And I was wrong in trying to stop you from being in the park. I had no right to do that. I am so sorry.
It was pretty tough having a broken ankle and having to use crutches for so long. Thanks for saying sorry, Kade. You did make a very poor choice, but I forgive you too.
Thanks. The truth is, I really don't deserve you all being so nice to me. But I am so grateful that you are. I have always had to look after myself. I didn't want anyone to know that my dad was in jail, and that because my mum didn't want me, I'm living with my grandpa.
And we have been praying for you, Kade. We wanted you to know about the rescuer.
I am so grateful that you did. And Mr. Adams too. He told me lots about God's rescue plan. Back when I didn't even know that I was needing rescue. Just like some of the Bible stories I have heard recently. Like Saul, who became Paul. How he changed after he found out he was doing the wrong thing. And that short guy Zacchaeus, who tries to make things right after he decided to follow Jesus. I wanted to start by apologizing to you all. I want to try to do things right from now on. To do things Jesus' way.
The truth is, Kade, all of us are in need of rescue, and we are so happy that we now know about the book and what Jesus the rescuer has done for us all. I didn't even know that I was needing rescue. The threats and the dangers I couldn't see, I was heading right to. I needed help, but I didn't know. Needed saving from an evil foe. That I didn't even know that I was needing rescue. Needing rescue. Needing rescue.
Now you all know the whole rescue plan. There are so many others out there that still need to hear it. Everyone has been given free choice, and Satan is doing all he can to stop people from knowing the truth. People need to see what a difference it makes following my pathway for them, loving one another, being kind to others. Look for opportunities to share this message with everyone you meet.
I didn't even know that I was needing rescue. The threats and the dangers I couldn't see, I was heading right to. I needed help, but I didn't know. Needed saving from an evil foe. But I didn't need I didn't even know that I was needing rescue. I didn't even know that I was needing rescue. The threats and the dangers I couldn't see, I was heading right to. I needed help, but I didn't know. Needed saving from an evil foe. But I didn't even know that I was needing rescue. Needing rescue.
I need